And good morning. Not checked in. If you'd like to take a default, please raise your. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. For the record, Rachel Dornbush, Howard Law, on behalf of the plaintiff. Your Honor, there's rent to retain of $3,604.83. Costs are $202 for a total due of $3,806.83. We ask for a default possession only judgment with writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested with a writ to issue in 10 days. Why do I have? Oh, Centerra Point versus Zach Jackson. That matter is dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, it's only 15 matters this morning. I assure you, my 12 o'clock docket is nowhere near short.
Okay, all right. That's probably, oh, gotcha. All right.
We'll see you then. Thank you. Yeah, bye-bye.
Morning, Your Honor. James Fink for the plaintiff.
And none of the individuals I called out or checked in, you have paid for second service. If you raise your right hand, you may take a default. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go ahead, sir.
Your Honor, this is an action for non-payment of rent. These defendants currently owe, $42.71.55 in rent. The costs are $265 for a total redemption amount of $45.36.95. We've had some indication that they may have abandoned, but no confirmation.
This docket starts brutal tenant after tenant not checked in, and the judge issues default possession orders with writs in 10 days. It's fast, mechanical, and unforgiving, until one case suddenly breaks the pattern and the courtroom actually has to listen.
Got it. Judgment for the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount is in the amount requested, writ issue in 10 days.
Thank you.
The Haven versus Raymond Stewart.
James Fink for the plaintiff.
Mr. Stewart?
I am here.
All right, there you are. All right, what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Including costs, $2,601.85.
Stewart, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I'm actually sitting outside of UMCU Credit Union to get a cashier's check for $500 that I'm going to bring today, and then I'm going to make the rest of the payment next week. I work at U of M, so we only get paid once a month, so it's just hard to keep it balanced. And I'm trying to catch up on everything. My car was broken into, and it was like a $4,000 recovery because they took the steering wheel. So I'm just trying to catch up on everything.
They took the steering wheel?
Yes, the steering column was taken out of the car. This happened on Christmas Eve. So I've been trying to catch it since then. It's like a $4,000 repair.
What kind of car?
It's a Chevy Malibu. They took the airbag
it's a Chevy.
out.
That's why. I'm a Ford guy, so I get why that happens. Ford steering columns don't come out that easy. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Mr. Stewart. What day do you think you can make the final payment on this?
$500 today, and then the final payment on the 27th, and that will include March as well. So I'll be fully caught up.
Gotcha. So on the 27th, you're going to do that in March. Mr. Fink, his steering column's missing, man. Any objection to a 2-week adjournment for this gentleman?
Your Honor, no objection, provided he assures the court that he's going to get comprehensive insurance.
A tenant appears and explains he's outside a credit union getting a cashier's check for $500 because his car was broken into when someone literally stole the steering column. The judge jokes he's a Ford guy, but then quickly shifts back to reality and asks when the full balance will be paid.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, the little
You'll do that? Okay,
no
good.
help. Yeah.
February 27th, 2026. What time? 3 p.m. That's an in-person appointment, sir, or an in-person hearing. So if you haven't had everything paid by then you need to appear in court. We'll figure it out.
Thank you.
All right. And we did not mean to make light or laugh at your plight, sir.
It looks silly. If I were to show you the pictures, it looks silly. Thank y'all.
You take care, Mr. Stewart.
Your Honor, will the court note a default as to Morgan Jaron? I don't intend to.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, I'll note a default as to Morgan. Sure.
Thank you.
All right. The Haven versus Jadon Hood, anybody? Jadon Hood, they are not here. You may proceed, sir.
Your Honor, this is an action for non-payment of rent. This defendant owes $3,601.01 in rent. The costs are $175 for a total redemption amount on a possession only judgment of $3,776.01 with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested with the writ to issue in 10 days. The Haven versus Harris Salam. That matters.
Move to dismiss.
Yeah, plaintiff's motion with that. That's it for you for the morning, sir.
It is. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Daniel Landman, P35797, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Jonathan Pickering, not checked in. If you'd like to take a default, please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a non-payment action based upon my client's books and records. There is currently rent to retain in the amount of $2,022.40, as well as cost of $175 for a grand total of $2,197.40. To the best of my knowledge, Mr. Pickering is not incompetent, a minor, or a member of the military service.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, writ to issue 10 days. Beal Properties versus David, is it O'Connell? And Kudra, is it Sylvia?
Daniel Landman, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
And they are not checked in. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Again, based on my client's books and records, rent to retain is $482, costs are $175 for a total of $657. To the best of my knowledge, this tenant is not incompetent, a minor, or a member of the military service.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, writ to issue 10 days. Beal Properties versus Nicholas Smith.
Daniel Landman, appearing for the plaintiff.
They're not here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. With respect to Mr. Smith, based on my client's books and records, rent to retain is $3,055, costs are $175.
The judge gives a 2-week adjournment to February 27, 2026, and warns it's in person if the rent isn't fully paid. Then the cases keep rolling, more defaults, more writs until another tenant shows up nearly $10,000 behind, terrified after her child's hospitalization.
For a grand total of $3,230. To the best of my knowledge, Mr. Smith is not incompetent, a minor, or a member of the military service.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days. Manchester Manor versus Cassandra Young, Shelley Young.
Daniel Landman, appearing on behalf of Manchester Manor.
And Edward Wilson,
Neither
manager of property.
party. I'm sorry, who's that?
Edward
Property
Wilson,
manager.
community manager.
All right. Neither party is checked in. You may proceed, counsel.
Your Honor, this is also a non-payment action. We're moving for a default judgment for possession only. Based on my client's books and records, the rent to retain is $1,152.68. Costs are $242 for a grand total of $1,394.68. To the best of my knowledge, neither Cassandra Young nor Shelley Young are incompetent, minors, or members of the military service.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested with the writ to issue in 10 days. Woodview Commons versus Whitney.
Daniel Landman, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff. Ms. Albright is present.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, this is a non-payment action. Plaintiff is, based on my client's books and records, there is back rent to retain of $9,511.42. Costs are $175 for a grand total of $9,686.42.
All right. Ms. Albright, how are you intending on getting this paid?
I have a SCR application in and they called me yesterday for an appointment next Thursday. My daughter was hospitalized for the whole month of December, so unfortunately I missed out on a lot of work, so I'm just trying to play catch up.
Got it. How many people are in your unit?
3.
3.
Yes.
Okay, so just so that you're aware, an SCR, while it's talks about state emergency relief, for 3 in a unit, that's only would only net you about $620.
Okay, yeah, and then I also.
Okay,
Yep, and I reached out to Hawk as well, and then I have some family members I've been speaking with as well.
all right. So, all right. So you reached out to Hawk.
Yes.
All right. Do you have an appointment with them yet or no?
No, they hadn't given me an appointment yet.
Okay. So also that you know with Hawk, you'll have to get the balance down around the 3,000
Yeah.
in order for them to assist you.
Yes. That's what I was told.
Okay.
Yep.
So what I will do is I'll adjourn it out a week. That will be an in-person appointment, or an in-person hearing.
Okay.
Between now and then, is there any amount that you can get paid?
Yeah, I can pay 1,200. I just paid 200 yesterday, and then I can pay 1,200 on Wednesday.
All right. So that's going to be a total of 1,400 that you will have paid by the
Yes.
18th, 19th, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So what I
I
will do
did
is I'll
talk to them about a payment plan.
go ahead.
I'm sorry, I tried to reach out to the office about a payment plan as well, just to see, just because now that I have my steady job back and everything's set, but I hadn't heard anything.
Okay. And you can always reach out to the attorneys to see if they can work something out. All right.
Okay, yeah, that's good
With
to know.
you.
Also know
Pardon?
Your Honor, Mr. Poole, the property manager, is also on Zoom this morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So feel free to do that. And then what I will do, I'll adjourn this out 1 week to the 20th, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing if we don't have everything paid. And you come down and let's see what we can work out. Okay.
okay, thank you so much.
Sound good? How's your daughter?
That tenant says she can pay $1,200 immediately and is seeking emergency relief and help from Hawk, but the judge explains assistance won't cover much unless the balance drops. He adjourns the case 1 week, encourages a payment plan, and ends the docket with pure sarcasm. Wow, that was hard work.
She's good. She's only 13, but she grew over almost a foot in a year. She's 6'1", and she herniated her disc to the point she couldn't move.
Ah, okay.
Poor babe.
But-
So been through
Yeah,
it.
but she's doing well.
She is doing much. Yes, they did a couple different spinal injections and it seems to be helping.
Wonderful. All
Yes.
right. Take care.
Thank you. You too.
We'll see you next week.
Okay.
That covers our docket for today. Have a wonderful weekend.
You do the same, sir. And it's Beal Properties versus Rose and Beal Properties versus Talavera. Those matters are dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice. Then these are all dismissals.
They're all dismissals. The plaintiff's attorney is not present.
Oh, okay. Orchard Grove versus Lahire, Celine Trails versus Ledbetter. Orchard Grove versus Bostwick, Orchard Grove versus Allport, Celine Trails versus Lewis, and Sutton Ridge versus McAllister. All those matters are dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice. Wow, that was tough.